There we go. Here we are. Happy Sunday evening to all you Islanders. Hope you've had a great weekend and it's great to be here live. I know I'm just a minute or two late. Oh my goodness, we got so much planned for tonight. We cannot wait to see all of you. I know that many are already here. You've been waiting. We appreciate that so much. Look at that red on my face. Baseball park got me this weekend. We're going to talk about that here in just a second. I think Amanda is on her way up as well. In just a second, we just got home just a few minutes ago. So we were rushing up here. We've got the fishbowl tonight. Who is sneaking? Look at that. Somebody is trying to have some leftover. Who was trying to stay in there? Fireball Steve. You sneaky Fireball Steve. You're trying to stay in there. Fishbowl is empty, but not for long. Oh my goodness. We got so much going on. Let's say hello. And let's celebrate. We're going to celebrate 2 years together. We're going to share all kinds of details and stats and info about our YouTube channel, the number of views we've had, the number of impressions we've had, what our audience looks like. We're going to answer questions as well about what does your day look like every day. Any question you have about YouTube, we are answering tonight as we get settled in here. We'll talk about money, too. I get asked all the time, Derek, how much money do you make? You must be a millionaire. I saw Coach in the chat. Coach knows this. We are not millionaires. I can promise you that. I will share with you what we have made in 2 years to the penny. You guys are unbelievable for being here. Thank you so much. And let me start off the show. I was trying to wait on Amanda, but she's getting the kiddos settled as, again, we just got home. But let me first start off the show with this right here. We have it's getting upwards now of 80 plus people live right now with us. There will be several that hop on afterwards. Let me say this. And Amanda, she's hopping on now.
Oh, I'm here. Oh, my voice is almost gone.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Let's first say this. Thank you for 2 years. What a journey. Amanda texted me when I sent out the announcement earlier in the week about this being 2 years.
Said, your messages are right.
She said, 2 years? What are you smoking?
I was like, we haven't been doing the travel agency for 2 years. He's like, I'm not talking about the travel agency.
No, it's the cruise restart, right? We started of 2021, and now here we are 2 years later. We have ever thought that 2 years from now.
Listen, he started out in this little bitty office. Y'all should go back and watch the first video.
Hey, that was one of my things to talk about. And we will say hello to all of you. We're going to catch up on Super Chats. We have a lot of Super Chats to catch up on here in just a second.
Better get to work over here.
I know, but I had to share up front. For those of you who are here, I don't even know why or how you hit the subscribe button when you watch early content. I go back and watch it all the time.
Oh, no.
It's bad. It is bad. But for some reason, you joined, you committed, and I cannot thank you enough. From the bottom of our hearts, Island Time is such a blessing to us. Yeah. We have met so many of you personally, cruised with you. We appreciate everything from your loyalty on Sunday nights to your daily loyalty. You send us emails. You ask us, how are your kiddos doing? How's your mom doing? It absolutely means the world to us. We thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. And people ask, what's next? Don't they? All the time. And I don't know. I mean,
we're just going to keep on trucking.
I don't even know what's next.
Whatever comes.
That's right. Let's catch up here, though, because we were way behind. I'll let Amanda get these Super Chats in here.
Oh, boy.
And then we're going to say hello. Let's see what we got. Mr. Jason Grimes, thank you so much. I know I didn't because I didn't have any scissors. Jason Grimes. There's Jason right there. Thank you so much. Congratulations on 2 years. First in the fishbowl. You are first. Stephen Skinner, who is literally on a cruise ship. I talked to Stephen today. Okay. Stephen said, hey, I need to book a cruise. I'm on a cruise. And Stephen said, I hope to join live. Stephen says he is in the main dining room. So he can't hear us at the moment, but he's here. Congratulations on 2 years and putting up with my pestering. Stephen, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that. David is here from St. Petersburg, Florida. David, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that so much. And there's many others. Lito Tito, who we would have never known.
I know.
Without Island Time. congratulations on 2 years. Looking forward to many more. Love you,
That's right.
brother. We love you too, Lito Tito. And Allen Time's what brought us together. Rick Wade is here. Rick, I got a text from Rick this weekend, actually. Here's Rick right here.
Rick Wade.
That's right. Tim G is right there. Tim G, thank you so much. Congrats on 2 years. It doesn't seem that long. It does not at all. Tim, again, thank you so much. Mary Schaefer. Mary, it's been great to meet you over the years. Thank you for your support.
Mary, I was trying to get a hold of you this weekend.
Mary, actually,
email me.
Call us, actually, after the show, for real. Mary, we've got a final payment that is due on your Norwegian cruise.
I've been trying to.
Love you guys. Liz, we love you too. You've been here. You're one of the originals for sure. And Todd Thomas as well. Todd, thank you so much for that super chat and your support. We appreciate that so much. I see coaches here. I see Will G is here too. Will, we've cruised with Will and his daughter. And how much fun, right? The memories that we have shared with literally many people who are on here tonight is mind-blowing. Monty, I see Monty's name. Monty, I met Monty as I was about to get on the breeze. And Monty was on the ship going by. He's coming into Galveston watching me. Fireball Steve, trying to get a head start, he says. Fireball Steve, another one. Matt Hinkle. Matt Hinkle again. I mean, it's unbelievable when you look at these names that they're not just names.
I know you recognize them.
It's unbelievable. Matt, thank you so much. Matt says, great job on the Vista tour. That was the first. Amanda will, she'll hold me up here. Since Thursday, no lie. I've either had a computer in my lap till 2 a.m.,
which is not abnormal,
or I've been coaching baseball, and I'm serious.
Yeah.
That is all I've done for 72 hours.
We got home from baseball all day today, and first thing he does, sit in his chair, get his computer to work on that video.
Last night, same thing. Friday night, we had a baseball game, come home, work Thursday night. The video is out. I hope you guys enjoy it. It was a first for us. It was a huge project. Whether or not you're cruising to Vista, check it out. Let us know if you like that. Yeah. If so, we'll do it, of course, on the Venetia in just a few weeks. Mary, of course, from Oklahoma. She's not too far away. Ann is here. Kevin, I'm going to call out some people here. And I know there's some super chats I'm missing. I will get to them. Jen Reed, thank you so much. Jen, another Islander here. Jeffrey is here. Thank you so much. Seg is here. Coach of course, again, another person we would have no clue, who he is without our channels. Mark, U.S. Army Combat Medic, who's been a lot of help with our upcoming trip here.
I think we have a video in the inbox right now to look at.
Yes, yep. Yes, and we're working on a project. So many of you submitted pictures of video. Some of them is of us on a cruise ship together. Some is a picture of you on a cruise ship. Some of you sent videos about what Island Time means to you. Yep. We are collecting all those. The response has been unreal. If you want to share a picture or video with me, you can still email us. I'll go ahead and take it through tonight. travel@bookislandtime.com or put it on our Facebook page. We're making that. It's been so much fun and some work to download all that stuff, but so much fun. Controversial cruising. We all need time in the islands. You are right about that. True. Tonight we do. It has been one heck of a weekend.
Your face is sunburnt.
It is. Baseball tournament, coaching little 7-year-olds. I'm surprised I have a voice.
Oh, I don't have a voice, and I wasn't the coach.
We made it to the unbelievable today. Yep. Joni, it's great to see you here. Z Show, it's great to see you. Usnavi is here. Jason Grimes has flown by. And as well, hello, everybody. I'm looking forward to the show. Absolutely. Katie is here, which Katie's cruising with us on the Venetia coming up. Elaine is here. Mike, I wish I could go back further. I drove by the Alert today while hanging out on the Strand. Oh, that'd be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's catch up here a little bit. I know we're behind, but there's so many people on tonight, and you guys are being extra active tonight. We appreciate that so much. If you have questions, of course, about cruising, things going on, as we do every week, let us know of that. If you have questions that are YouTube specific, that you've always wondered, I wonder how they do this. I wonder how this works. We'll take time tonight to answer some of those questions because there's many people who want to start their own channel, or they have a desire to, but they want to know more about it before they do it. We do not mind sharing some of that stuff. Lori, thank you so much for that super chat. Coach Cruz reminds all of us to hit that like button if we have not yet. We've got 90 people here and only 39 have liked. Go ahead and hit that like button. Maybe they'll know. And there have been those over the years. I had one today, right? The emo tonight.
Haters gonna hate.
That's okay. That is okay. Rich, thank you so much. I'm using your online check-in process tonight to check in for your Breeze cruise. It's going to work. Let us know the results. It's going to work.
Oh,
I thought that would have been the number one video for the last 2 years, but it hasn't been. Martin, thank you so much. You've been so faithful to this channel, to us. I'm back. Congrats on 2 years. Celebration 13 days. Conquest in 22. As Amanda wiggles the table here. We're going to put that new table. You can do it on your lap, maybe. Lido Tito, what are we drinking?
Again.
I'm cheating. I'd have a lot of people upset with me that I've made a lot of friends at Carnival the last 2 years. Leo Tito, I'm drinking ocean water, and you will know what that is. I will share this recipe. I wish I had a clear glass, but
hydrating. Very hydrating.
Blue Chair Bay, coconut rum, peach schnapps, blue curacao,
lemonade,
and lemonade.
And they call it ocean water.
In a Carnival straw, a $2 Carnival straw, right?
$2.
That's right. Wanda, thank you so much.
Wanda.
Congrats on 2 years just home from the Dream. We hope you had a blast on the Dream. We've had several people cruise the Dream the last several weeks. Wanda, thank you so much for that super chat and your support. I know we're catching up on other super chats here. There's Mr. Z. Congratulations to my brother and sister. Amanda, did you get Z?
I did.
Z is in there. He's swimming. Lori as well. We got Lori and Joni. Congrats on 2 years. I remember your first anniversary, so I know I've been here over a year. The first one was so much fun, too. It wasn't. It seems like it was yesterday. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I don't know. It feels like we've been here a long time.
It is. Dorothea Dombrowski, who is selling on, who is a solo traveler, but does not let.
She's not going to be solo for long.
That's right. That's right. Mr. Jeremy Craft. Jeremy, thank you so much. We are so proud of you and Amanda. Outstanding job. Can't wait to see the growth over the next 2 years. Love you guys. Jeremy, we're hoping so. Someone commented on one of our YouTube videos this week and said, how are you not at 100,000 subscribers already? And I said, well, there's only been almost 15,000 subscribers. That's how,
Yeah.
It's a grind. It is a grind. We'll get into some of these numbers, but we'll see what growth is ahead the next 2 years. Controversial Cruising, thank you for that super chat. Congrats on 2 years. Time to go swimming. And you are swimming in the fishbowl. We appreciate that so much, guys. We got David. Yep, from St. Petersburg.
Okay.
Yep. Mark, thank you for that comment. Betty, so glad I found your channel. We'll definitely be contacting you as we venture out to some new cruise lines. Don't be afraid to do so. Like I said, I've got friends at Carnival who work for Carnival. If they saw us drinking of a Norwegian Prima Cup, they'd be upset with me.
Who cares?
But that's okay. Yep. Cheryl is here as well. Cheryl, it's great to see you. Video is freezing from time to time. I hope not. John Orris is another. John, it's been great to talk to you and get to know you and manage your cruises. Of course, we're cruising together on the Jubilee. It is unreal. How many when we choppy video and audio? That is not good. We'll see what we can do here.
We're not streaming downstairs.
That. No, we're not.
Oh, it's probably because Derek has like 100 tabs running in the background.
Wait until you see that one.
Oh my word! Just X off of the whole thing. Oh. Y'all, we're going to be here all night if he has to X off all these tabs.
No. I got it.
No.
I got it. Let's close all this.
Oh,
hopefully it works. Is that too much, Amanda?
Yeah, a little bit.
How many tabs do you think I had open? 30?
Yeah, but at the max, you should have like maybe 5 tabs at a time.
I probably had 30 open.
My apologies.
Maybe that will speed it up. I just closed a bunch of stuff. Hopefully it does. That's today without me, Rick. I bet it was. I do.
Get Rick over there.
I bet it was. I do.
Get Rick over there. Wait.
Mr. Rick, thank you so much, Rick, for everything you do for us. You have been so supportive over the years. We appreciate that. Can't wait to watch you live, Jen says, next week on the Panorama on Facebook. Absolutely. Daryl Dean, what a great 2 years. Thanks for all you do. Thanks, Daryl, for your trust and everything we do as well. Carrie, thank you so much for that super chat. Happy anniversary. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Strangers who unite around our love for cruising and becoming family. You're right about that. I don't know why it's freezing up. Can't wait. Yep. Let's see. Dana here. We've learned a lot from you. Absolutely. Thanks for 2 years. It's hard to believe it really has been 2 years. Yep. Dana also says, no idea how we found you in May of 2021. I don't know. Yeah. You just seem so genuine And we hear that all the time when people talk to us on the phone. They're like, you are just like you are on video. And I'm like, yeah,
he's just as annoying in person as he is on video.
Of course. Finally figured it out. Subscribing when y'all were in the 600s. Yeah. And now here we are this month. We should reach 15,000. It's crazy. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Dana, we appreciate you. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely, Lori. We know exactly what you're talking about. Mary, my first reason for watching you was Oklahoma, being neighbor to Arkansas, and thought I would support a neighbor. Didn't take long to feel like true neighbors. Plus, content is great. Many more. Mary, thank you so much for that. You guys are so kind. We appreciate that so much. Jeffrey Hogan. I've got Jeffrey, I think. Jeffrey, thank you so much for that super chat and your support. Jeffrey, of course, giving us that update. 169 days, 524 days, 657 days until Haley.
Jolie, gotcha.
Yep. And I are on island time. Did I say that right, Amanda?
What?
Haley?
Yeah.
Pronounced like the actress. I'm terrible with actors and actresses. Thank you for all of your help with booking and the videos, of course. And Jolie, happy 2-year anniversary. Thanks for all you do. It is our pleasure. I promise you that. Mr. David, I was wondering.
Now, I don't know if I can put him in this fistball.
I was wondering about old David here. David, hello. Derek and Amanda.
Bro?
And Island Time family. Out having dinner. That is awesome with my family after a long day. I know it was driving to get home for my weekend. David, thank you so much. Thank you. And again,
Cruising Karen.
It's unbelievable to see these names. You know, and David is someone who followed us for a while, and he was cruising after we were cruising on a sailing. And David and I both said, hey, why don't we say hello? And we stopped literally at an Exxon gas station.
There you go.
I got out of the car and said hello, shook hands, took a picture.
Went on our way.
That's what it's all about, though. It's
then
amazing.
David got to get on a cruise ship, and we drove.
We had to drive home for 8 hours. It's Cruising Karen. Thank you so much.
I got her in there
for that super chat. Absolutely. Selling Jubilee January the 6th. Rick, you're going to be on there right after we are. Just a couple of sellings. When I first discovered your channel, says David, I thought, what does someone in Arkansas know about cruising? That's a good question.
Surprisingly, a lot.
I couldn't be happier with the support and services I've received. David, thank you so much for that. We get that a lot, too, when we talk to people and they say, where are you located? We say, we're in Arkansas. And they're like, what are you doing with cruising? Yeah, what are you doing?
We can still drive to a cruise port. And there's a thing called an airplane.
That's right. That's right. Video's good now. Audio, we can't hear anything. Maybe our voice.
That can't be everybody that can't hear anything.
I don't know.
We already would have been getting that.
Check. 1, 2. Do we need to scoot it closer? 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2.
Okay, you automatically had 5 people X off.
Let's see. I don't know. Hopefully that's good.
Here.
Yeah.
All good now.
I'll stop the video and restart it. Hopefully that's good.
Oh, there you go.
We're scoot a little bit closer. I don't know what it is tonight.
X out, get back in.
Yeah.
I don't have anything streaming downstairs. So.
No, not at all. Let's do this. Let's talk about some of our stats here. Of course, we're going to take questions. If you have questions on your cruise that's coming up, if you have questions on excursion or something like that, let us know. Video and audio is good. That's good. That's weird. Really weird. Let's get into this. We're going to share.
You got the stats.
We're going to share some stats here. And some of
them, they might should guess. Like, can you guess?
Let's do it.
This?
Let's do it. How many views do you think Island Time has over the last 2 years? How many views? That means how many times has someone seen my stupid mug on a thumbnail
and actually watched it
and said, yeah, I'll click on that. How many times? How many
did you not have your face on the thumbnail? Because that was going to be my guess.
Lido Tito, 1.9 million.
That's a pretty good guess. Lido Tito's pretty close.
1.9 million. I don't know what that is. Yeah, 3.5, John says. 2.1. 709,000.
Higher, Jen. Higher.
That's right, David. You got to get on that cruise ship.
I think Lido Tito's the winner of that one.
That's close.
Tell the people.
To the T, as of about an hour ago, 1,734,397. So 1.7 million people. Z, you got it right. Z got it spot on, 1.7 million. Unbelievable. It's crazy to think about. 1.7 million people have clicked on a video and watched some part of it, right? Some have watched a lot of it. Some said, no, I ain't watching that. I'm going back. Gene, thank you so much. 1.7 million. Now, let me ask you this. A lot of people go off of impressions, right? When I talk to Carnival, and Carnival is talking to me about, how's your YouTube stuff going? Do you need our help with anything? How can we help you? Which at first did not happen, right? Carnival, so they don't like YouTubers sometimes. But when they finally saw some of our content and they saw, hey, you're trying to help us, they care a little bit. How many impressions have we had? And this is what people ask. How many impressions do you have? In 2 years, how many people have seen my ugly mug on a thumbnail? And maybe they didn't click on it, but how many impressions have we had in 2 years?
Just someone saw it, might have scrolled on past.
They probably did. They probably scroll on by. There it is.
Yeah.
Amanda hasn't even seen some of these.
I mean,
2.1, 3.5.
Higher.
Yep, it is higher. It's higher. 8.5, Lito Tito says. That's a good number. It's higher than that. Higher than 8.5. 4.1, Coach says. 4.8. 5.6. Here
Jackson's
it is.
driving me crazy, y'all.
Yep. Will you take care of him, please? Take him downstairs, please.
Come on.
Here it is. There's a number. 11.1 million people. 11.1 million impressions. That is mind-boggling. That is crazy. 11.1 is unbelievable. That's how many impressions we've had, though. And that's what people, of course, they ask about. How many impressions have you had? That is it. We've got some more stats to share with you. 11.1 is crazy, is it not? It's a big scope. It's a big audience. But I am proud to say this. 11.1 million. Yep. I'm proud to say this. Most people wouldn't say that. I'm proud to say we don't have a sponsor. We don't have sponsors that say, hey, I'm going to give you $100 if today on your show you'll do this, or if you'll push this cruise line. We don't get money from cruise lines to say only share news that is good or favorable about our cruise line. Or we've had a couple of propositions before about mentioning cruise news for particular cruise lines at the beginning of our show, or if it's not such good news, to keep it for the end of the show. But we don't do that. We share the news as we have it and have fun, of course, along the way. Keep it factual, keep it fun, and have fun along the way. 11.1 million. Yep. Selling on the dream, Dana says, in 13 days, looking forward to using your Margaritaville. Nassau tips, again, you're going to have fun. And yes, the construction, they say, is just about over. I think they have called it over, but there's still heavy machinery all around, but that's going to be fun. It is. You're passionate about what you do, how you do it, and it shows. Little Tito, I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I'm passionate about it. And I always ask how can I get that passion to show? And I try to do my best to do so. Mr. Fireball Steve right there himself. Fireball Steve, it's great to see you here. Congrats on 2 years. Thanks for all you guys do. It's an honor to have you as my friends, or as Michelle says, family. She is exactly right, Fireball Steve. We have had some great times together, and we will over the future years as well. Fireball Steve, the official photographer of Island Time Travel. He is. That camera he has got is unbelievable. You are swimming in the fishbowl now, my friend, as this thing is filling up. It is. That's okay, Crash. That is okay. Katie, I'm excited for our cruise as well. Nicholas, who's someone else we've cruised with, I found you as a suggestion after La Lita Loca, which is an interesting fact, Nicholas. The number one suggestion, or if you look at our audience of viewers, one of the things we have in common is the number one channel that we share, or these viewers share, is us and La Lita Loca, Tony with La Lita Loca. We love Tony. Matter of fact, our 1 year anniversary, Tony hopped on here and said hello. We have met Tony once. I was like 2 weeks old. with Island Time and was almost in celebrity shock. So I didn't say much to him. Hopefully we can meet again one day, though. We talk from time to time. Having met all of you, I will always support all of you. You and all those around you are very genuine and welcoming. Thank you for all you do. And Nicholas, thank you so much for all you do. It was a pleasure to cruise with you. And I hope we get to do it again one day soon. I know we will. We will. Why have you stopped wearing the contact lenses? I have not, Joe, stopped completely, but I do need to start wearing them all day. I've been wearing them during the daytime until about noon or 1, and then I change back, and it's a bad habit I need to break. I need to stay in them. They're just not comfortable sometimes for the whole day. So I need to find some drops maybe that will help irritate maybe some of that itchy eye. Maybe I'll do that this week. Yep, I need to do that. Elaine, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that so much. Elaine says congratulations on 2 years. We appreciate that so much. Thank you so much for that super chat. Hoping to sit at a roulette table with you again. I agree with that. How much fun would that be? And I bet we do it, Dave. I bet we do. I think we will. You know that. Not knocking Tony, but I prefer your channel over his, just the way you speak and your demeanor. Jeffrey, I appreciate that so much. I love Tony, and each of us do it different, right? We do. We try to do it the best we can, though. Absolutely. Yeah, Jen, the contacts, I don't know. It's crazy. Little Tito, that is how I found you as well. Tony mentioned you right before we cruised in 2021, then met you at the meet and greet before the cruise. That's right. I will never forget that. Little Tito. Tony's been good to us. He has. He's pushed us and to his viewers several times. We're thankful for that. You know, it's anytime someone with a bigger audience even mentions you gain some support. We appreciate that. Pat, thank you so much for that super chat. Of course, Pat, you've been a big support along the way. We appreciate that so much. We're going to put you right here in the fishbowl. You can go swimming. Frankie Floyd, that's right. Asking about lanyards. Amanda and I sent out what we have as the last kind of set. We had 3 batches we had to get out. And really I've taken the lanyards, I don't want to say advertisement, but opportunity to buy even off a lot of our videos, just because we have so much trouble with if we send them in regular envelopes, sometimes they break and the mailman the post office sends it back. We have another way of packaging, but we got the last batch out last week, so they should be headed your way via USPS first class is what it is. Yep. Mark says, I have no clue how I found the channel. Yep, I know. Sometimes I wonder how did I find myself here, right? How did I find myself here? Derek, have you had the opportunity to travel to Coco Key with Royal Caribbean Private Island? Ben, we have not yet. We're looking at that July. I know Lido Tito and Usnavi, Mike and Michelle are in town a couple of weeks ago. We were going back and forth on our July cruise next year of what we should do. One of the stops, or one of the itineraries goes to Perfect Day, but it's so much more expensive. So it's looking like we may not do that, Ben, but that is something we need to do, and we will do soon. Yep. Here's Mona. Mona, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that. I've traveled a lot, never used a TA. I'm a lot controlling. Why is working with a TA is better than working directly with the cruise line? That's a great question, Mona, and I'll be honest with you. We get that question just about every single day, and I'll try my best here to give you some with Carnival or even on your own. Martin, see you at the craps table, March 16th to the 23rd. Oh, it's going to be unbelievable. I will see you there, my friend. Mona, here's some reasons why, and I could talk about this for 10 minutes, but I won't at all. Shipment, I'm not, Liz. I need to maybe get on that. Here's some reasons maybe working with a travel agent is better than working by yourself or just through Carnival. Here's a couple of reasons. I'll keep it short. I could go on about this. A couple of reasons. Number one, you have access to me. I would just about say 24/7. I answer calls literally at 9 o'clock at night. I answer calls at 5:30 in the morning. You have my number. You text my number. Now, I've been at a baseball tournament today. You know this. I've been at a baseball tournament today. I'm red. I've got 79 missed text messages, which looks bad. All 79 will be replied to before I go to bed. And that's just from today. That's from today. They will be replied to. You call me, you text me. You don't have to call that 1-800 number. That's one thing. Second thing, I'm going to watch out for your price. If your price ever drops, we're going to make sure that you pay the new price, that you get money back. We check that at least once per week. That's our commitment. Once a week. A lot of times we check it more often than once a week, but I'm not going to advertise that because I'm going to commit to once a week. The second thing is upgrade opportunities. Last week alone, we upgraded over 30 cabins for an average price, probably around $50 or $60. I usually know it because I have a 7-day report that comes to me. I haven't looked at that report this weekend because we haven't been home. But upgrade opportunities. We try to upgrade you. We know the upgrade fairies, as they're called. It's a team of 6. We talk to them all the time. If you've been upgraded here by me, let them all know, okay? Let them all know. Yeah, 29K emails. Yeah, most of them are my daytime job. Besides that, you get our experience. Amanda and I've cruised for a decade now. We can help you out with what to do excursion-wise. We can help you out with what hotel to stay in, what hotel not to stay in, where to park your car. All of that, of course, is included. It's free. If I don't know a question, if you're cruising to Hawaii, and I have not cruised to Hawaii before, we've got a whole community right here that we can help each other and say, hey, Mona's going to Hawaii. What are some don't miss things that she needs to do in Hawaii? We take care of that as well. We mentioned all this, and I could go on, but it's free. You don't pay me anything. If you book your cruise yourself for $2,000 and you call me and say, Derek, how much is this cruise? It's going to be the same price or sometimes a little bit cheaper. You get all of it for nothing, for free. And that is a big value, I think, in my book. Yep. So should I look for a TA that works for different cruise lines? Seems like you work a lot with Carnival, and I don't cruise with them. Mona, I would say 70%, maybe 65 or 70% of our cruises are Carnival cruises. We book Royal Caribbean. We book Norwegian. We book Virgin Voyages. We book Celebrity. We book Royal Caribbean. We do all of them, absolutely all of them. 65 to 70% of our cruises are Carnival, but the others, they fill in the gaps. So we're knowledgeable about all of them, and ships and where to stay, where to select your cabin, all of it. Yep, absolutely. We do all of them. We do. Let's share some more stats here because it's been fun right here. I wanted to mention this. This is fun. How many hours of watch time have we had in 2 years? 157,100 hours. 157,100 hours. How many days is that? 157,100 hours divided by 24 hours in a day. 6,545. That is unreal. Days. How many straight years? Over 365. 17 years. It's like our videos have been going for 17 straight years. That's insane. I mean, that is crazy. Unbelievable. Yep. John booked Royal Caribbean. Absolutely. I'll point out too, Amanda and I pay extra to book straight through the cruise line. Yes, we have a host agency that makes sure that we get paid, that makes sure we have insurance, errors on omissions insurance, that makes sure that we have the training and the certifications that we need to keep our travel agent business going and active, and a lot of times within legal bounds. But if I book a Carnival cruise, I use the same system that Carnival uses, their agents use. If I book Royal Caribbean, I use the same system Royal Caribbean uses. So that's a benefit too. Viewers, I was going to ask you this. So 90%, about 92% of our viewers are from the United States. What country do you think is number 2? What country do you think we have the second most viewers from? I'll ask that question. MSC, we book a lot of MSC, Rick. Out of Galveston, we don't know the ship yet. We don't know the MSC ship yet, but I think it's going to be one of their bigger ships with what Royal Caribbean and Carnival is doing. Here we go. Joni, Lito Tito, Jolie, Wanda, Cold Moose, Dave is right. Tim, you're right. Canada is number 2. Trina is right. About 2%. 2% of viewers from Canada. The UK is 3rd. And then we get a lot of India. Which I think maybe just comes from workers. for workers for cruise lines that are keeping up with what's going on. I think we get a lot of that as well. Yep. What do you guys got that? Do you think we have more males or females that watch our content? More males or females that watch content from Island Time? What do you think? It's close. I'll say that. It is very close. Let's see. So far, males are running away with it. 50-50, slightly more female, Lito says. 56.7% males. 52% is the number males. 52 to 48 males. How crazy is that? How close is that? And it has been that way since the beginning. I keep an eye on that number, and it's always been males. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Why do you think males watch content more than females? Females are watching the housewife show, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Diana, thank you so much for that super chat. I'm getting you in the fishbowl right here. We appreciate that so much. You guys have been so kind tonight. I finally got a question right, John said. That's right. Yeah, 52% males. Yep. What percent of viewers are not subscribers? This number has come down over the last 8 or 10 months, but how many views are not subscribers? Norma's asking if there's any other cruise line that honors Carnival's points. MSC does honor Carnival's points up to gold status. They do. Yep. How many are not subscribers? What percent? Jeffrey, that number that you said 68% is usually close for a lot of channels. We've brought that number down 54% now. Just over half of all of our views, which is 1.7 million, about half, a little over half, are not subscribers. It's like, what can we do to convert them to being subscribers? I don't know. I've tried everything. Boomer says, I've subscribed. I appreciate that so much. I do. YouTube always says, be sure you're asking. Every video ask. Yeah, they will throw the data at you if you watch all the YouTube trainings and stuff. You have to ask. But it's like, how? How do we do it? Coach Cruz, my friend, my brother, our brother channel. Appreciate all your help and support. Congrats, brother, on an exceptional 2 years. Cheers to many, many more. Coach, it has been such a pleasure to meet you, to get to know you, to cruise with you, to create content with you, to bounce ideas off of you, to say, what do you think about this? Would this work? I mean, it's a grind. Coach knows it's a grind. And Coach, they think we're millionaires. We'll get to the money here in just a second. I'm going to share it all. I am. But Coach, I appreciate everything that you've done for us and this channel, all your support. We appreciate it so much. It's been such a help over the years. It's crazy we can say years now. Do you know when MSC is coming to Galveston? Tim says it's going to be a couple of years. The money, the funding looks like it's going through. Looks like it's going to pass. They have to build the new terminal. MSC, I think, has a ship ready, though. So it's going to be a couple of years. But that will fly by because a couple of years here has flown by as well. Do any cruise lines honor NCL status, Mona? MSC does. Yep, MSC honors Norwegian Cruise Line status. Yep, absolutely. Arkin Frog, how about this? Highly recommend Island Time to book your cruises no matter how many emails I send. Changing things like my mind. Derek works hard at every avenue to get us the best deals. Devoted to family also. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. It is sometimes there's back and forth. It's amazing. You know, some people will get an email and they'll say, hey, I love your content and I'm ready to book a cruise. Here's where we're going. Here's who's going. Here's their names. Here's their birthdays. Here's the offer code that I want, the rate code. Here's the cabin I want. I mean, they'll say everything. And then some people will get emails and say, I watch your show and I would love to book a cruise. And that's all I say. And we got to go back and forth. But we do it all, right? We do it all. If they need the hand holding, if they're new to it, we do it. If they know exactly what we want, what they want, we take care of that as well. We look out for those price drops for upgrades. That's what it's all about. But keep a good attitude. You don't have to Don't feel bad about asking questions at all. Liz, thank you so much for that super chat. I've got you down right here. You're now swimming. How many pics and videos did you receive this week? Oh, my goodness. From Facebook and Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and email, it was well over 140. I mean, it has been so much. Jason, thank you so much for that. Yep. We are combining all of that. And we'll get a video out in the next several days of just a thank you video, just something, we've got to put out there and in the future years be able to look back and say, hey, this was 2 years. Here's where we were at. Yep. Over 30 years of cruising, I've always gotten a better deal with a travel agent than booking on board during your cruise. Booking on board is sort of like impulse buying. Mark, you're right. U.S. Army Combat Medic, you're right about that. And we deal with that a lot. Royal Caribbean offers some awesome incentives. The deposit is only $200, and you can do a future cruise. You don't have to even name the cruise yet. And sometimes people feel bad when they book that and they come back and they're not sure how to use it. We help people with that all the time. Yep. Boomer said, just watch your Vista tour. There are places on that ship that we did not get to see while on board. Great video. Boomer, we appreciate that so much. We worked hard at that. It was something kind of first for us. In the cruise world and other YouTube channels, they are unreal at their content and abilities and skills to create cruise ship tours. And so part of me is like, do I even want to do this? There's people that do this very, very well. And they also reference how much work it is. It's a lot of work just to capture and walk around the whole ship. Every floor is a lot. But I wanted to give it a stab. I hope I did it justice. I do. I hope I did it justice. I enjoyed the project a lot. And I look forward to doing the same for Venetia. I think Venetia, we cruise. We leave in 17 days for the Venetia. But I will probably do a live quick walking video on embarkation day because she's a brand new ship. We will be among the first 100 people to board her. And then I will record the content and make a more official tour as well for Venetia. Yep, that's right. Frankie Floyd, you'll see that Vista tour. You'll like that a lot. You will. When's the best time to book an Alaskan cruise, and what cruise line do I recommend, Julie? It depends on what you want to see with Alaska. There's, of course, Alaska is a seasonal cruise experience, but within the seasonal cruise experience, which starts right now and goes through late summer / early fall, September, October. But even within that short time frame, there are seasons in that as well. Do you want to see wildlife? Do you want it to be a little bit warmer? Do you want a chance to see the northern lights? So depending what you want to see is when I would tell you to go. But Alaskan prices right now are through the roof. The second part of your question was who would I recommend? Holland American Princess has sailed in Alaska longer than ever. We book a lot of Holland America and Princess. Carnival, of course, does an unbelievable job. They have 3 ships, the Miracle, the Spirit, and the Luminosa sailing to Alaska. The Miracle sailing out of California, the Spirit and the Luminosa sailing out of Seattle. Royal Caribbean does an awesome job as well. They cruise out of Seattle. Norwegian cruises out of Seattle. They also cruise out of Vancouver. If you really want to see Alaska, and I'm talking about you call me and you say, Derek, I don't care about the cruise ship. That's not why I'm cruising. I want stops. I want ports. Norwegian and Royal Caribbean, they do an awesome job. Out of Vancouver, a 7-day cruise, you'll have 6 port stops. And so they do a good job there. So it just depends what do you want to get out of the trip. The good news is I've got that. It's all here somewhere. And depending on what you want, I'll pair you up with a cruise line. We'll book your cruise. You'll get exactly what you want. Yep. I do like cruising out of May, Mark. I do. Question, is there any special events before the first sailing on the Carnival Jubilee? There will be some special events. We're going to see. I'm trying to get access to them. I know that we will have some tickets and some reservation of them, and I'm requesting a lot of tickets. There will be a naming ceremony that takes place. There will be a ceremony between the city there in Galveston. The mayor will give this Carnival and some sort of gift, a key to the city, and Carnival will give the mayor and their office a key to the Jubilee, and they'll have all that stuff going along. It'll be fun for that. But we'll see. I'll keep you posted on that, Z. Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday, Derek. I was on the Disney Wish when the engines broke down. Wow, Jordan. We had several reports of that, and of course, everything as well now. I had no clue you were on there, though. I hope you had a good cruise besides that. I booked NCL 7-day Alaska for $7.99 with no solo supplement. That's not bad. And Norwegian, we're booking a lot of Norwegian Alaska right now. I have several groups, big groups out of Norwegian right now. Yep. Neighbor, we appreciate that so much. Let's get into some more stats here as we get toward the 10-minute warning. I wanted to share some other things with you. Average demographic, I wanted to share. I would ask, but it's hard because it's a beginning age and ending age. Our highest demographic, almost 30% of our viewers are between the ages of 55 and 64. 55 and 64, kind of surprising, right? Yes, older people tend to cruise, but they use their devices less. So it's neat that even that demographic kind of controls the market share. Number 2, second place is 45 to 54 years old. I thought that was interesting. Is it typical for specialty dining to be sold out almost 2 years out? Jeffrey, you might be talking about the Jubilee, maybe. But Tim says that's me. I'm in second place. Oh, my goodness. Rick, you'd be our third most. Jeffrey, you should be okay. If it's sold out 2 years, something will open up. I promise. You'll be okay there. Yep. It was a great cruise aside the lack of communication. We got 100% onboard credit and 20% off of. Wow, 20%. That's good. That is really good. That's good. Let's talk money. I get this question all the time. And if someone really wants to know, I will answer it at any time, honestly. It's nothing to hide. Trust me. I'm not walking around with people in black suits protecting me. I'm not walking around with a briefcase full of money. But we get this question a lot. Most of the time in person, but sometimes emailed. People will just ask. And they ask about the money part. They'll ask about how much money do you make? You've got to be, aren't you cruising for free? Let me say this. We don't get many perks. We don't get discounted pricing per se. We get offers as anyone else does. We get casino offers because we play in the casino with cruise lines. There is a travel agent rate, but it's treated much like a military or a senior citizens rate where it's like $20 cheaper on some cruises, maybe up to $40 cheaper, but it's not like free. So I wanted to share that because a lot of people think we travel for free, and we don't. I can't believe people ask how much money. Joni, they do all the time. They do. And Usnavi, I agree with that. But that's a good thing. Yep. 84 likes, 104 people watching. Thank you, Coach, for that. Let's talk about money. I told you I would tell you. I'm going to tell you down to the penny. Here's how much money we have made in 2 years. Let me scroll up here. Here it is. This is to the penny. And most of this, honestly, is because of your super chats. Wendy, have we done a Panama Canal cruise? We have not. We have been to Costa Rica, though. We have. Yep. And absolutely love Costa Rica. Unbelievable. But no Panama Canal yet. Here's money. This is to the penny. 2 years. This is 2 years combined. The money is $13,922.64. I'll repeat it again. This is 2 years. And most of the time, this is super chats. $13,922.64 in 2 years. Now, $13,000, almost $14,000. Okay. Almost $14,000 sounds like a lot of money in 2 years. But then you get to how many videos have we made, which you can see on our page. You can look up Island Time. It will tell you how many videos. Listen to this. In 2 years, we have posted 596 videos. 596 videos. That's unbelievable. That is insane. Unbelievable. Jordan, that has been a while ago. And of course, I know you're in Canada. Let me know if you have not received that, because that has been a couple months ago through Spreadshop. Let me know on that. Shoot me an email because that's been a while. So if you do the math, okay, 13,922.64 divided by 596 videos, that comes out to $23 a video. Okay, so people always want to know the money. That is the money, an average of $23 a video. And I would say, just a daily show, I've got it down to about an hour 15, an hour 20. And that is from scripting to setting everything up upstairs to recording, which sometimes takes longer than what you would think. I don't speak perfectly. And that is, of course, to moving that clip to the computer, to editing, to posting, to creating the thumbnail, all of it, an hour 15, hour 20. And that is an average of $23 a video. So there you go. Derek tells all. That's it. People think we're rich, but that literally is it, an average of $23 a video. And I make a joke that my financial advisor would say, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" He would say, "You're wasting your time. Peace and be wild. So you don't make enough to work this hard. It has to be your passion." Spot on. Peace and be wild. You're swimming. And you just, Beckett, please stop that. You can go downstairs if you want to. Peace and be wild. You hit it spot on right there. I don't make enough to work this full time, I would say, because people still say, "I'm surprised you hadn't quit your daytime job yet." I can't take my family to McDonald's on what I make average per day, right? Controversial cruising. And hey, I'm not saying this so you super chat. Trust me, I appreciate the super chats. I'm just telling you the way it is. I put out all the numbers. I got them all down here. I looked everything up. It is what it is. I'm not saying it just what it is, but controversial cruising. I appreciate that super chat, bumping up the average. It is what it is. But here's what I tell people. Because they say, "Why do you keep on? Why do you keep doing it?" Number one, as Peace Will Be Wild said, it's a passion. I enjoy doing it. It's a part of my day that I really enjoy. And secondly, I say this. We're coming up on 15,000 subscribers. 15,000. And for me, this is what I tell Amanda, because I'll be honest with you, Amanda's not here right now. There's been times, especially that first year, Amanda would say, "Derek, I love you, but I don't know. I don't know. We have a lot going on, right?" And she's like, "I don't know about that." It's the same work, though. If I had 100,000 followers, I would put as much effort, as much time, effort, energy, passion into it. If I had 100,000 subscribers and had 20,000 views a day, I'd be making $300 a day, So that's the goal. That's where I want to get to. It's going to be the same amount of work if 25,000 people watch it or if 1,000 people watch it. That's my mentality. So that's what it is. It is. Lito Tito, thank you so much for that. Let's see what we got. We'll do last call here for super chats, as well as we will draw here at the end of the hour for some sort of prize here. To many more years of Island Time, the sky is the limit. Never lose your passion. It's inspiring. I appreciate that so much. I love what I do. I really do. Frankie Floyd. And if anyone here is interested in starting a YouTube channel, we get that question probably twice a week. What could I do? Where do I need to start? Let me know. I'll do all I can to help. And it may be successful or not. I don't know. Am I successful? People ask me all the time, "Do you think you're successful?" It's subjective. I think I am, but it's subjective. Jordan, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate that. Much love for what you do for us. Thank you, Jordan. Of course, thank you. And we hope that you're doing well. I know that you were struggling with some things a couple months ago. We hope that you're well. The chase is the fun part. You're right about that. The work that you put in is the fun part. There's Martin right there. Martin, thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. I'm going to get you down right here. One more splash in the fish bowl. Martin, we appreciate that so much. I started my Island Time YouTube channel because of you and Tony. How about that? Walter and Emma. Oh, my gosh. How awesome is that? I appreciate that so much. Z, you are welcome. If you love what you do, it does not feel like work, and it doesn't. It really doesn't. And Z, you're close to that 1,000. You were so close. Freaky Floyd asked, what is my daytime job? I'll share that. I don't often. My daytime job, I work for a company called Axiom, and it is in data and marketing. I'm a client service manager, and I own and help manage our contracts between some of our largest clients. I make sure that what we have signed with that contract, with that client in the contract, we deliver. I have developers and architects and data people that work underneath me, and we help them market. So I almost listed one of my clients, but offers that you receive in the mail, sometimes considered junk mail. Other campaigns to get you to sign up for certain types of auto insurance, home insurance, health insurance, cancer insurance, all that stuff. We help some of the biggest, the biggest players in the insurance field. We help them market with direct mail, with online advertising, with radio advertising. And that's what I do for a living. And that is what pays the bills. If this could ever pay the bills, this is what I would do. But the $24 a day is not paying the bills so far. It might one day, though. Yep. How does your YouTube business support or drive your travel agent business? Mona, that is a great question. I would say 95% of our bookings come through YouTube. And that revenue source I will share with you as well. We're so early in it. We're 7 months into it now. And you don't get paid, of course, until your ship leaves. So that money will start to trickle in. I don't think it'll be enough at first for me to quit my daytime job. But I'll share those numbers, of course, when they're substantial. Right now, we've received like $2,500 in 8 months. So not much, but I think it'll pick up. Yep. Jordan, hope your surgery goes well. It's coming up, you said. Hope it goes really well. I know it will. You become this far. $23 a day, that doesn't count. You're at it, but don't remind me of that, Jeff. I get that $10.99 from YouTube every year. Oh, the taxes. Yeah, got to pay taxes on that for sure. State and federal. But I enjoy it. I enjoy what I do. Coach Cruz, Derek, Amanda are super successful. 15K in 2 years is unheard of on YouTube. Coach, thanks so much for that. That's not supposed to happen. Credit to how good they are. Coach, I appreciate that so much. People ask how, and I don't know. I just say grind and work and be yourself. Make your voice be part of the conversation, but not the conversation. Other people's voice isn't equal to your voice. It's firmly what I believe. I know especially during the week, I'm the one talking to the camera, but I encourage you to comment because your voice is as strong and as powerful as my voice. And just because mine is in front of the camera and yours is in words doesn't mean that it's not equal, because it is. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. And that's how I feel. When you share your thoughts, they have as much weight as my thoughts. I truly believe it. I do. The best job is a job you love, Wendy. You're exactly right. Hopefully one day it'll be what I do for a living. Ann says, when do you rest? I want you to stay healthy. And that's something I need to think about, honestly. It's something that Amanda, and she probably wouldn't say it if she was here. It's something, though, that I need to consider. I stay up till 1 or 2 in the morning now. I wake up at between 5 and 5:30, and I work the whole time. And I work a daytime job. I work this one. I coach Beckett, of course, in baseball. We have 2 or 3 practices a week. We play on the weekends, and we play on 2 teams. That's only one team. We play on a whole other team. And so, I don't know, Ann. I need to find some balance. I think if Island Time continues to do what it's doing, I could quit a job that I'm working 40 hours a week at, but it's got to continue doing what it's doing. So, and I appreciate that comment, and I need to do more to stay balanced. And honestly, I'll say this. I've tried the last probably 3 months. If you'll notice the last 3 months, there's not 6 videos a week. There might be 4 videos a week. And several people point out, and I appreciate that. You'll email and say, hey, what's going on? You're slowing down a little bit. And part of it is some days I don't come up here and record a video and spend that hour, 15 minutes. Instead, I get out of the house. I go see my mom, who's in a nursing home, and she's doing good. But I go see her, or I go and bring Beckett or Jack's lunch, something like that. And so I've cut back just a little bit to try to make some of that time. And so Derek literally takes a nap in the hammock on the islands and wakes up 4 hours later. That's about right. Do I get a chance to watch our show in the morning? Z, I will do my best to watch your show. Of course, usually 8 o'clock. I try to hop on and say hello. We enjoy the content of the show and also get help from others. Absolutely. You're exactly right. Need 9 more likes for 100. That would be great. I'm going to go ahead and draw here for our Super Chat winner. We've gone past 9 o'clock. I didn't even realize it. I hope you like my new logo. I'll look at that, Jordan. I'll look at it. How cool is that? Beckett comes over here to draw. Let's see. Beckett, did you have fun this weekend, baby?
Yeah.
Hey, do you like your baseball coach? Tell everybody a little bit about your baseball coach. Is he a good guy?
Yeah.
He is. Do you like him?
Yeah.
Did he help your team win a ring this weekend?
Yeah.
You didn't even bring your ring up here.
I can go get it.
You go get it. Go get it. I'll let him show off his ring. We'll stay around.
Can I get all of them?
No, just bring the one from today. He wanted to bring all his rings. Guys, we'd be here all night. We'd be here all night long because he would tell you about every ring. That kid will remember who we played in the championship game to win the ring. He will remember the score of the championship game. He will remember plays that he made during the game of rings he won last year and the year before. So I did us all a favor by saying, get today's ring. Have a great week, everyone. Yes, Coach, I agree with that. Surgery hurts. The shoulder is, you're right, Mark. I had rotator cuff on my arm. It's been 3 years now, and I'm so glad I had it. But that shoulder is rough. It's rough. David, yes, I feel you. It put in 75 hours. I'll show you this picture here of Beckett and I and Jax. Let's see, I had my contacts in today. There we are. Here we go. Okay, don't hit that table. Look at the, hey, watch the eyes here. You got some bling bling on the ring. Show them that ring right there, Beckett. How about that? You're falling backwards here. Look at that ring. Look at that.
It's a second place ring.
What is that right there?
The American flag.
That's right. And we got a baseball diamond. And we got more diamonds. Diamonds. How about that?
Can I please go get the rest?
Well, we're going to have to hop off because it's bedtime for everybody.
Mm.
What was your favorite play you made this weekend?
Getting the trophy.
Who's your baseball coach?
He coaches third base.
He does. And he's the head coach of the team?
Yeah.
Is he pretty good?
Yeah.
Who is it?
He records island time.
He records island time. You're a sweet baby boy. And you're the reason why I have no voice. Not much of voice. 9 stars.
You yelled at me when I was at second having to come to third.
Come on, Beckett. I had fun this weekend. And that baseball, yeah, that's what it's all about. Those memories. We had a lot of fun. You had a big throw from outfield to home.
And he was out.
He was out of there. You threw that guy out of there.
It was almost.
And you said, go sit down.
No, that's bad sportsmanship.
That is bad sportsmanship. No one would ever teach you to do that. That's right. We all need time on the diamond. That's right. Ledo, I appreciate that. Listen, I may be a decent blogger or whatever you want to call me. I don't even know. But I hope when the day is done, like it almost is, and I hope that when my time is done, that everyone that lives in our small town and our state can say, you know what? That guy, he was pretty good at sports when he was in high school and college. Yes, he had a YouTube channel, and boy, he loved to cruise. But, man, that guy was a great dad. I didn't have one. Did not have one. And he's still alive. He lives 15 miles away. Doesn't ever reach out. You ever met my dad? Mm-hmm. No. And he's at the age he's been asking. He's 7, so he's asking. But I try to be the best daddy I can be. Matter of fact, usually when I get done here at 9 o'clock, what do we go do?
Go to bed.
We go downstairs usually, and play and then go to bed.
Play
That's
what?
that's what we're about to do, though. Yep, I know how important that is to you. Lido, you've seen it. I try to be there all I can. Messiah is here, even though we're about to get off the show. Beckett's about to draw here for a Super Chat winner. Let's see what the ring. Look, he even looks away to be fair to everybody. Let's see who he picks out here. See if you can read my handwriting. Can you read it? Mine or Mom's? Elaine B. Winner, chicken dinner. Elaine B. Right there. Elaine, congratulations on that. Winner. Of course, you can pick something out from our spread shop. Let us know what you want. Email it to us. Send us the name of the item, the color, the size. Family is not about blood. It's about who you love and trust. That's right. Exactly right. Elaine, congratulations to you. Oh, we are tired. I can see it in your eyes. We played 5 games in 2 days, but we had a blast. And that right there is what it's all about. And I got one of Jack's too. We had an extra ring.
No, it was for you.
Well, the ring was supposed to be for me, but Jack's got him a ring too.
Even though we didn't even play.
They didn't do anything, but that's okay. Guys, we love you. I can't say enough. Thank you so much for the last 2 years. It means so much to us that you're here, that you care. You build this community. You help each other. You help me. You look forward to events like this. We appreciate it so much. We hope you have a great night, and we're going to see you all week right here.
On the time.